What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television, and I hope I find you in wonderful spirits today. And today we're going to be going over the War Games results from WWE last night. But before we get into all that, I want to thank everyone for stopping by, liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, all that beautiful stuff. If I've yet to earn your subscription today, I'm looking at my little straggly piece of hair here. If I have yet to earn your subscription today, I hope today is the day. And let's hope I don't become obsessed with that little straggly hair all day. um, but yes, last night was WWE's Survivor Series War Games. And now in my prediction video that I put up Friday or Saturday, I realized I didn't necessarily explain uh, the setup extremely well. The War Games match is two rings surrounded completely by a steel cage with an open top. And that's to fit the 10 people in there, the two 5 people teams. Um, there was not much added to after the video I made, except that Becky Lynch was for sure confirmed that SmackDown uh, of the video I made that day. So I want to get some coffee here. But yeah, let's get into the results of War Games. The first match was Team Belair, which had Bianca, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, and Mia Kim versus Damage Control, Rhea Ripley, and Nikki Cross. It started off the night, and I'd have to say that for the most part, this match was really well done. Um, it's always hard for these multi people team matches to always look pristine and perfect because there's so many things that can go wrong, so many missteps, so many things that you have to count on around you. But for the most part, with the workers that were in, the match looked well enough overall. Um, the Team Belair won with Becky Lynch jumping off of the top of the cage onto Io Sky and her one of her partners through a table. Becky Lynch gained the pinfall. I figured she was going to be involved in the pin somehow, being it was her first match back in 4 months. So yeah, Team Belair wins um, that that match. Next match was AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, where the premise of this match was them wanting AJ Styles to join Judgment Day. Being Finn and him had a past back in New Japan as members of the Bullet Club. AJ was not feeling that, so he brought back Gallows and Anderson, and then he brought back Mia Kim because she would travel with them back in the day. And this match tonight was a accumulation of said story. I'm not sure if they're going to continue this rivalry past last night into a Royal Rumble or what have you. They might set up for like a 6-man tag again at Royal Rumble. We'll not. We'll see. But my view is they might start slowing down on this rivalry and start getting into another for both teams. But the winner of that match was AJ Styles. The next match was for the SmackDown Women's title, Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi. Now, this was definitely one of the matches where I felt like was definitely no question on who was going to win. Uh, it wound up being Ronda Rousey beating Shotzi through submission, I believe. A good match. Again, Shotzi is great. They really tried to make her feel legitimate for the story, but we kind of felt like I would have been massively surprised if she won with Ronda, the role that Ronda's on, and having her recently team up with Shayna Baszler. There'd be no reason to really have her now lose. Um, whoever, I mean, I can see Shotzi maybe trying to come back and try to go for it again at Royal Rumble. But if Ronda's gonna lose, I don't really see that happening until WrestleMania at least. But yeah, Ronda Rousey won that match against Shotzi. U.S. title match: Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory. This match, I was up in the air. I felt like they were going to have Austin Theory win, but I did personally pick Seth Rollins to win. So I went with my brain instead of my heart, and my heart won because Austin Theory won the U.S. title last night. And after all the burying of him over the last couple months since Vince left, with things like Roman Reigns saying to him, "Daddy's gone now, like no one's here to look after you," and all the beatings and the this and the that, losing his money in the bank case, trying to cash in the U.S. title. It was they demolished him storyline wise, but they did have him win the U.S. title, and now we'll see where him, Seth Rollins, and Bobby Lashley go after this. I feel like maybe they'll set up an Austin Theory Seth Rollins match for Royal Rumble again. Bobby Lashley, I'm not too sure what they're gonna have uh, in store for him, but I feel like maybe Bobby should get a shot at Roman's titles at Royal Rumble. Set that up because that'll be a good match, and then the Royal Rumble winner will be the setup for WrestleMania. So that's my path for Bobby, having him go for the titles for the Royal Rumble pay per view. And then basically the last match, the main event, the team Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes team in War Games. Brawling Brutes, Ridge, Pete Dunne, and Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, and Sami Zayn. SmackDown, we've seen Kevin Owens speaking to Sami Zayn about Roman Reigns and his possibility on turning on him. He was telling Sammy, Kevin Owens, that is, that you see how he treats his family. How is he going to treat you if you go against him? And Sammy didn't say anything, but Jey Uso happened to overhear this conversation. And it was the funniest thing because it was really like an awkward thing. Like, he was like literally almost standing right next to him, like with the door cracked open and his head kind of like it would almost be like, what do you do? Like if you walk past him, like what are you doing? Like weirdo. But it was to set up the fact that he heard Kevin Owens talking to Sammy about betraying the bloodline. Uh, Roman talked to Sami Zayn after it was brought to his attention at War Games. He promises Roman that he's not going to turn on the bloodline, that he's very loyal. And as the match was great, you know, these guys again are really high quality workers. And of course, it came to a part in the match where Sami Zayn had to prove his loyalty, and he proved that he was loyal to the Bloodline. And the Bloodline won War Games. And that's where we left the night. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep kind of throughout, on and off, during the pay per view last night because I was up so early, and So tired by the time it came on that my buddy had a laugh when I kind of woke up near the end, and he was like, "You always do the old man sleeping at the TV move." So I had to rewatch it after that to just catch up on some of the stuff I missed. It was a great pay per view. I think Triple H has really been doing great for these pay per views. They did a press conference last night in which Triple H, uh, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Sami Zayn, Paul Heyman like had their own little segments, and Triple H was. I hope Triple H can continue to be head of creative. It's definitely leaps and bounds better than when Vince was in charge near the end there, and yeah, that's WWE Survivor Series War Games 2022 results. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you went and watched it, and I hope that I earned that subscription today. Hit that red subscribe bar down below. And until next time, peace, Snookums. War Games!